Hello, my ginger loves. I hope all is well. Welcome to Tea Time with Joss. I am your co-host, Joss. Remember that I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading. So take what's yours. Don't steal what's not. Thank you for my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all so much. My messages are definitely for people on the healing journey. People who may be going through the shadowy phase of things. People who need to hear some truth. People who are ready to face some demons within themselves or within the people around them. So I appreciate all of you who are rocking with me. Remember to turn on your notifications so you know when I post. Consistency, I'm working on it. Working on my energy so that I'm able to show up for myself and for you. All right, y'all, let's get started. So we're starting with the metaphysical cannabis oracle. Two of the cards came out face down, 3 face up, 2 in the reverse. Generally, I don't take these in the reverse, but we're going to see what these face downs are, and maybe there's a reason that, God sent them in the opposite direction. So we have Gateway, which is vision, Sorcery, which is revolution, Animal Energy Channel, Spirit, Act, that's the card that came out in the reverse. And then we have Mama Yemaya, Resurrection. She also came out in the reverse. Someone has some kind of idea, some kind of download, some kind of vision that you may have been working on for quite some time. I feel like it's a download that you received possibly during meditation. I'm feeling like you may have been outside also when you received this vision. It may or may not have something to do with animals. This animal energy, this is about using your instincts, right? Whatever this vision is that you've received, you have not taken action on it yet. It's like you've been thinking about it, you've been praying about it, you've been meditating on it, you've been doing everything but actually taking action. This resurrection came out in the reverse. So it could be a vision, an idea, a dream, something that you were given a while ago. Because I'm getting the energy of like this is something that's been going on for a while, right? And so you may have been given this vision for a long time ago, and maybe you did try or you attempted. I'm attempting to get away from the word try. So you may have attempted to get whatever this is off the ground at some point, or kind of put it out there to kind of feel and see what kind of reaction or whatever you might get. Feedback is what I'm hearing, and maybe it wasn't positive, or maybe you just didn't hear what you wanted to hear, or it didn't go the way that you expected, and maybe you got discouraged. And so you may not be acting upon this because you are afraid of resurrecting it now. It's something that has been on you for a while. It's something that is going to change your life. This gateway, this opening, all that light behind the gate. So that's letting me know that this is going to open up all kinds of doors, opportunities, connections for you. But I'm feeling like there may be some fear behind whatever this vision is. I'm really feeling like this is something that someone has wanted to do for a while. And I'm really feeling like it's something you already attempted, but it did not go the way that you wanted it to, or something. There was some discouragement around it. And so now you're very hesitant about acting on it and getting it back off the ground, resurrecting it. But God is calling you to stick with the vision, to follow the plan, because you're still getting messages that whatever this is for you. Whatever this is, you're supposed to do this. You are supposed to remain in your peace. You are supposed to remain calm, and you are supposed to maintain the vision. Excuse me. Probably a combination of spiritual burp and coffee. Yeah. I'm definitely feeling like there's hesitation around taking action because you put it out there before, and whatever feedback you got, you didn't enjoy that. But you cannot operate from a space of fear. Fear seems to be a theme going on right about now. We all feel fear because we're human beings. It's a natural feeling. It doesn't mean that it has to be a feeling that you allow to dictate your life, though. It's very easy to tell people not to be fearful. But when you're starting off on a new venture, or you're taking a chance and you are going into a sector or some sort of, venture that your family has never done before, or you've never done before, something that's new, there's going to be some fear attached to it. You'd be crazy if you weren't afraid. That's just my opinion. I just feel like the bigger the amount of fear you feel, the more you have confirmation and know that this is something, A, that you're being directed to do, and B, something that is meant to have a very big impact and change things. It's meant to revolutionize the world, the planet, something. And so, you're being guided, advised, and directed to channel that fear into action. It's time to move. It's time to take action. You're just standing at the gate and the door is open, but you're not going through it. And you're not going to see what it is that you are wanting to see, because you won't go through the gate. There may have needed to be, like some rebranding, or, maybe you need to finagle some things, or you needed to change your process, or maybe you needed to just grow a little, in your spirit. Maybe you needed to get a little more armor, get a little thicker skin, so that you can continue on through the gate. And despite the feedback that you get it doesn't make you feel defeated. It will empower you. It will help you to know where you need to make changes. Constructive criticism is fine. And maybe you needed to learn how to receive constructive criticism. Maybe there was a lesson in knowing how to decipher and discern what's constructive and what's just plain old hate. So, there may have been some growing that needed to be done. Maybe you needed to change. Mama Yemaya in this deck is symbolized by the peacock. Very beautiful. Their plume is gorgeous, and their dance is very beautiful. Side note, when I used to live in Orlando, I had moved to Winter Park. It was still Orlando, the part where I lived, and there was like this peacock farm behind the apartments where I lived. So at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you could hear the peacocks talking and laughing and doing what peacocks do. That's just a little funny side note. It was funny to me. If it's not funny to you, I'm not offended. Anyway, maybe you needed to go through some kind of, resurrection. Maybe there were some changes that you needed to make, but somebody needs to rise up from this stuck dead place where you've been, and it's time to take action. It's time to take action and go through the gate. Let's see. What's on the bottom? Father of Coins. Father of Coins came out yesterday. Y'all know that I do a pre-shuffle. I promise I shuffle these cards. But, this, whatever this vision is, this idea, this dream, whatever has been given to you, this is promising to make you very wealthy. The Father of Coins is the wealthiest card in the deck. There is guaranteed stability. There is guaranteed stability. You're going to be stable. You're going to be fruitful. You're going to be able to bless others. You are blessed to be a blessing. And see this picture of these people? You have your ancestral backing as well. So, there's definitely, want y'all to see. There's definitely a promise of fruitful living if you walk through this gate, if you follow this vision. If it is in fact something that you attempted to do in the past and it did not work out, now you are being guided to do it again. It's just that simple. Ace of Baskets, yeah. There was some healing that needed to be done. You needed to get maybe a deeper spiritual connection with your ancestors, Father of Wands, but it's time to take action. You've done the work. Four of Wands, I said it's guaranteed stability. Whatever this is, whatever this vision is. And this guy, somebody shook. And let me just say, if people don't like what you have to offer, even if it's family, if they don't like your business, if they don't agree with your business, if they don't support your business, if they don't help you, any of those things, they're just not meant to. That is a very difficult lesson to learn, especially if you are a business owner. I have had many business adventures, mostly not successful. And a lot of it, I believe, was because of my own doing. I undid the blessing myself because of my thinking, because of my disappointment and my hurt, my frustration, in family not supporting me, in supposed friends not supporting me, in people who say they love and care for me not being there. It can be very discouraging. People who tell you they love your idea, they love your product, but they never want to buy anything. They never want to, on your social media, they don't repost your stuff. They don't comment. They don't engage. And it's free to do that. It costs them nothing. And so it can be very discouraging when you don't have the backing that you desire to have from those that you desire it to come from. But all that means is that's not your audience. Those aren't your people. Those are not the people that you are supposed to engage and interact with for whatever that particular brand is. So, I can only encourage you to keep going, to not let disappointment or the fear of failure get in the way of you being obedient to the call of God. Whatever God has called you to do, whatever this vision is. What else do we need to experience? Y'all got too much going on. Yeah, Two of Wands. So making your plans, separating yourself from, people for a while, or from situations that are causing you to be stagnant. That's something that you may need to do. There definitely needs to be some planning. And maybe that is part of the issue as well. When you're doing something you've never done before, you don't know what to do. Everything is trial and error. So, there may need to be more thought process, more planning. You might need to take some time out, go into prayer, speak with God about what moves to make next. But definitely there may need to be some separation or some distance between you and something or someone or someone's. You have the Four of Wands and you have the Strength. Yeah, this is guaranteed stability. Whatever this is, the gate is open. The door is open, just waiting for you to walk through. But you definitely need to put a strong plan in place. If it's a business, which I'm feeling like that's what this is. I'm hearing ministry. So maybe someone is being called to go into the ministry. And that can be a very scary call as well. Especially if you are a person that church people, they'll say, we live in the world. We're not supposed to be of the world. And so, and spiritual people will say it too when they really understand the meaning behind that. So if you're a person being called into the ministry, there can be a lot of fear associated with that. Especially if you are a person that you've been of the world for a while. But this calling, this vision, whatever this is that you're being asked to come toward, this is something that's going to give you happiness. It's going to give you joy. It's something that is going to, I just keep hearing stable. It's going to make you very stable. You may have been going through a very difficult time financially, and spiritually. There's a lot of fire energy here. So you may be a fire sign or you have a lot of fire sign in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be a Leo with the Strength card here. We're in the year of 8, so you have that. But this is something that is going to give you the life that you want. You have this Two of Wands, this open path. This Four of Wands, it's like a gate. This gateway is here again. The gate is open. The gate is open. And it's time to get courageous and walk through it. Don't you fall. Thank you. Yeah, the Star and Justice. You are meant for this. You're meant for this. And this blessing is divine justice. This blessing that is for you is to close the mouths of naysayers, of people who try to discourage you intentionally. And I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I got that Janae Aiko triggered playing. And right now she's saying, I am protected. You are protected. Whoever this message is for, you are a star. You are meant to be in the spotlight. You may also be someone who is a bringer of justice. That might be why it's so scary for you. And I don't mean like a judge. I mean, you could be. But I mean spiritually. You are a person that you put shit out in the light and you bring balance to the situation. Kind of like what Cat Williams been doing. You tell the truth. But you are meant to shine. You are meant to be a star. You are a star. Don't be afraid of your own power. You have the Two of Knives now. Yeah, you've been very indecisive. And then you also have the Nine of Wands. So you have spiritual protection. And you don't have to keep fighting the battle by yourself. I feel like that's something else that's been going on. Somebody has been needing to feel vindicated. You've had a lot of people come up against you. You've had to fight a lot of battles alone. And that may have weakened you spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Not necessarily physically, but like sometimes people can be going through depression and they don't know they're depressed. But if you are experiencing a lot of mental fog, if your memory has been really bad, if you just feel really fatigued, no matter how much rest you get, those can be signs of depression, of, if you're very anxious all the time, even when you're not going anywhere, or if you're just at home, so, and it's because your spirit is tired of battling. You've been in a lot of battles. And I feel like God is telling you that now is the time for you to shine. Divine justice has been called and you can put your swords down. In this Two of Knives, her swords are above her. She's poised, relaxed, ready and prepared for battle. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. But she also doesn't have to carry them with her to know that she can fight if she needs to. You can put the swords down. You have a lot of wounding because of the disappointments. But all of that is being balanced out now. Hold on, I dropped one. Seven of Wands. Yeah. And I tell y'all, Seven of Wands. I tell y'all with this card that This smoke, it represents to me spiritual protection, ancestral protection. Like you operate from a pure place. You operate with a pure spirit, with a pure soul, and you're using your spiritual power to defend you against the ops. Okay? You have the backing that you need for your protection. You don't have to be defensive anymore. You're safe. You are safe. Anything else, Holy Spirit? There's a lot of fire energy here. A lot of fire energy. Daughter of Knives. Yeah. You're ready to defend yourself if you need to, but you don't have to be in defense mode, is what I'm saying. You're clear about what you need to say. You're clear about what action you need to take. You're able to move forward. And you are equipped to protect yourself, your business, your idea, whatever, if you need to. You've already gotten through the rock bottom phase. But these knives are in the front. So you can pull them out and you don't have to have a victim mentality anymore. Look, Father of Coins on the bottom again. You can remove the knives yourself. You've learned the lessons. I feel like also somebody has learned how to use their words. The Emperor. You've gotten back on your throne. You've learned how to use your words to defend yourself and not your hands. Two of Baskets, because I feel like you've just gotten into balance. You may have also cut some people out of your life that were not serving any purpose, people that were burdensome, people that were causing your life to feel heavy. You learn how to balance things out and you remove what needed to be removed. Some of these knives are humans. They were using their words to put you in a place of defeat. And you're not letting it anymore. You've removed that. You've gotten back on your throne. Anything else? Anything else? Five of Knives in the world. Yeah, it's the end of this cycle of you letting people get in your head, making you overthink. You're entering a new phase, a new level. You may actually be traveling around the world. You may use your story in order to inspire others and help them also come out of these self-defeating behaviors and mentalities. But this is over. Whatever someone or some people or some situations, circumstances, however it may be, have been going on in your life that have been keeping you in this place of stagnation, keeping you from sitting on your throne, is over. It's over. You're not battling with people anymore. You're not dealing with the pettiness. You're just cutting people off. You don't have time for it anymore. You've had enough. You've grown spiritually. You've grown mentally. You've grown emotionally. You've learned how to balance your emotions. You've learned how to gather yourself and get yourself in order. You've also gotten to a place where you understand the importance that you can't make people anything. You have no control over others. You can only control yourself, and that's all that matters. And then the 10 of Wands on the bottom. With this 10 of Wands, you see how she got one bag in each hand, her baby right there, and then the wands are on her head. Balance. You've ended the cycle of carrying everybody's burden. You're moving forward, and you're beginning a new phase. Yeah. After the 10 of Wands is the Ace of Coins. There is a divine blessing being sent to you directly from God. And then you have the Father of Wands again. So it's definitely time to take action. It's time to take action. It's time to forge ahead and move forward. Pick up what belongs to you, put down what doesn't, and forge ahead. You got this. You can do it. Let's get one from the Raise Your Vibration. I lovingly accept myself. Yeah. You're just doing you. You've done some hard work. You've released some things that may have been burdening you or keeping you held back. And you're accepting all the parts of yourself. Even the things that people try to make you feel shameful about. You don't have that shame anymore because there's nothing to be ashamed of. We all need our shadow. And you need your light as well. That's what keeps you in balance. Anything? Y'all got some? Thank you. So you have, I am surrounded by angels. Another confirmation, you are protected. You have, see this from a higher perspective. Changing your thinking. Honesty is the best policy. And you're just being honest with yourself. You're releasing people, places, things that are not helpful. On the bottom, devotion unites me with the infinite. So you just made a commitment that you're going to commit to the cause. You're going to keep moving. You're going through the gateway. You're not letting anything or anyone stop you or get in your way. You have pleasure. Yeah, you're doing what makes you happy. Scarcity. Coming out of the lack mindset. Number 21 may be significant. And surrender. You may have surrendered to the divine. Number 44. You just made peace. And then we have creativity on the bottom. You're getting back in your bag. And it's paying off for you. Whoever this is for. Last one from the angels and ancestors. What advice? Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah, you've grown quite a bit. You may be someone who is a shapeshifter in a good way. You use your gift of shapeshifting to allow you to be able to adapt to situations and with people. You don't use your shape-shifting energy to be a menace. You also may have some shape-shifting energy around you, so protect yourself. She had the I am protected again. So just, make sure you're doing your cleansing baths. Keep some sage, or cleansing incense, around you and cleanse your energy. Make sure that you are, keeping your crystals cleansed and on you. If they can be in water, clean them with water. If not, use some pink Himalayan salt or some sea salt, dead sea salt. and let them be there. If they can go out in the sun, put them in the sun. If they can go in the moon, put them in the moon, if that's what you choose to do. Sage them, but make sure that you're keeping your protection ritual up, because you may have some shape-shifting energy around you because you're coming into this great abundance. I'm claiming it for you, because you're making a decision to walk through this gateway, to follow the vision. It's going to cause some people to pretend. You're going to have some people coming into your energy, or at least attempting to, who may not have the best intentions. And so keeping your protection, up is also very important. Yes, you're surrounded by angels. Yes, you have the backing of your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, God. Yes, you are protected by the divine, but you also have to do your part as well. That goes along with that act. You have to take action as well, as far as protecting yourself. The stones, the crystals that are black, those are, protective things. Black tourmaline, black obsidian, they ward off negative energy, not just the rays from cellular devices and things like that. They ward off negative energy from all portals. Your TV, your phone, your computer, whatever goes into your eye gate, whatever can come, into your auric field, they help to keep that bad and negative energy out. So you may need to get, like a bracelet or necklace, or, just keep it in your pocket if you're a lady. And you wear bras, put it in your bra when you go out into the public or when you're at home. If there may be some people who share home space with you that they're not in the best energy, they vibrate kind of low, their frequency is low, keep those things on you. Also, I'm getting a message of the importance of keeping your crown covered. So, I tell y'all, I always have my hair wrapped up. I'm just now, because I'm growing my hair out, I'm so ready to grow my locks back. I miss them very much. And I think I'm done grieving now. So, I keep my hair tied up, especially when I'm in the house, because the place where I stay is not a place of very good memories for me, and B, there isn't the most positive energy always. So, I keep my crown protected, not to mention, the psychic attacks and things that I've been dealing with as well. So that's just something else. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Again, another reminder that you are not alone. You are protected. You may be seeing feathers. If you see feathers, that is a sign that you're being watched, you're being guarded, that you have angelic protection around you. It could also be a loved one who has passed on, who has transitioned to the other side, just giving you confirmation that they are still there, that they are watching over you and taking care of you. So it's very important for someone, because the message keeps coming out, to let you know that you are not in this thing alone. You're not by yourself. You have divine messengers and messages being delivered to you on a daily basis. You just have to be open to receiving them. Keep your eyes open. Keep your vibration and your frequency high. Protect yourself. And just be authentic. Honesty is the best policy. Be yourself. Be truthful. Be honest. You can do that without being hurtful. You can be honest, and you can be truthful, and you can be real without being malicious. So the divine really wants someone to know that they're not by themselves. Someone has felt very, very alone, and you're not. You're not alone. And that's confirming for me more so that this is a business venture. You have not felt supported. You have not felt like you had anyone there to support you. This is more than just your healing journey. This is you embarking on something that you've been called to do, and you have been in a scarcity, fearful mind state and behavior because you didn't get the reaction that you were anticipating, and you let it discourage you, and it made you feel alone. You're not. I am protected. You are protected. And maybe that is a mantra, that someone needs to say. Maybe you need to write it down and hang it up somewhere where you will see it every day. That you are protected. That you are not alone. You are surrounded by angels. But God got your back and your front. Hermit, retreat, and recharge. And I said at the beginning that someone may need to go off by themselves and, make your plans. And make your plans in silence. Keep them to yourself. People cannot ruin what they don't know. I'm going to end it right there. I hope this resonated for someone. If it did, please like the video. Please share. Please subscribe. Comment. Let me know, how you feel about this. Again, I appreciate all of you so much for rocking with me, being with me on this journey. I appreciate everyone who, does make comments, who do like the videos, who are watching. I just appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.